When you hear that someone has lived to be 100, what comes to mind? The history they have seen, or how fortunate it is to be blessed with longevity. Through several short features, you will meet Virginia centenarians who were witness to a century.
My 100th birthday was November the 20th, 2006, and they had a big birthday party for me, and here I'm eating a piece of my birthday cake. I think this was taken when I was in high school, and you see I had some hair on my head then, and even in those difficult days, I could smile. And I was very strong. Because I took a lot of training and practice, I was strong in those days. I was on the football team, I was on the basketball team, I ran the mile in track, and I enjoyed the sports very much. And I remember that my interest in chemistry was developed then. This is a picture that was published in the annual at Roanoke College, 1928. So I was 22 years old then. The petroleum industry was not well developed until about 1930, and I witnessed the development of the petroleum industry. Well, of course, I did work in that field myself and helped to develop petroleum technology. Now, of course, we can't do without it, but we're learning how. Well, so many things are better. They are physical things. They are comforts, are luxuries. Living is easier. You want water, turn the spigot. You don't have to look for a spring somewhere. You want electricity, you turn it on. So in the physical sense, we are obviously much better off. But how we use them is not always the best, of course. For this one, I think is about 1965. I still had a little hair, not much. Looking at the hair, I would say this is about 1970. That is a close-up. Oh, this was taken in Japan. And I was selected to represent the members of all the passengers. I think because I was short. No, I was about 92 then. I was active until I was about 92. I could walk and do things. Then I started going downhill. Cataract operations so I could see, hearing aids so I could hear, pacemaker so my heart would beat. So when I talk about modern technology is good for me, that's an example. One thing that encourages, that is of interest to an elderly man, I think I qualify as an elderly man, is that you can remember these great changes. And sometimes it's tempting to talk about them. And not everybody wants to listen. I remember my father used to talk about how tough things were in his days, and I wasn't interested at all. So now when I started talking about what it was like a long time ago, I remember that most people are not interested, and I stop. But you are encouraging me.
The Community Idea Stations, in partnership with the Virginia Historical Society, are producing a documentary featuring the centenarian scene here. Look for Witness to a Century this fall.